What is going on there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of legal vaping age? It is the Monster Man coming back to you. Oh, I got a good one for you today, folks. This is a RDA that was composed by Hell Vape and Mike Vapes. We all know Mike. Oh man, there was a time where he was putting out a lot of products, and I got one for you today. This RDA's got a lot of hype to it. I know it's been out for a little while, but I thought I'd get it, do a review on it, and give my opinion on it. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the Rebirth RDA. So, without any hesitation and me not talking your ear off, why don't we dive down the table, and I think you'll like the new layout. Shout out to Jared for helping me out with that, brother. You're the man. Anyway, let's dive down and take a look at the Rebirth, shall we? So, this is the package that the Rebirth RDA will come in. And in that packaging, you'll get two little baggies. One has a flathead screwdriver, an Allen key to adjust the 510, and a little coiling tool to cut your leads to the proper length. In the other bag, you have a squonk pin, extra O-rings, extra grub screws, a 510 drip tip adapter, and a spare drip tip, and a smoky gray acrylic. And last but certainly not least, we have the Rebirth RDA. This is a 24mm RDA, 810 drip tip up the top that is removable. As you can see, you got your big beefy O-ring there in the center. I kind of like that red though. That's very, very nice. There is your airflow, and to simply adjust this, you just turn it. And the thing is, this is also on a stopper. So here's a look at the Rebirth deck. As you can see, the airflow comes in from downward up at an angle of about 45 degrees. There's your post holes. Now this says that this is an elevated postless style deck. And basically how this works is that if you're going to run single coil, just put your lead, one lead there, one lead there. And dual coil, same thing. Pretty nice deep juice well, very clean around the deck. Please excuse the condensation that is around this. I have used this to test it out. So basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to run this in single coil mode, just to make it a little bit easier. I've tried this in dual. It is a bit of a pain. However, I haven't tried single coil yet, so I'm going to try single coil. Obviously dual O-ring at the bottom. This has a very, very nice tolerance. I say so myself. So let's put in a build, shall we? And the build I'm going to be rocking today is a fused Clapton, which is 24 gauge N90 with 34 gauge N90, 7 wraps on a 4mm bit. And there is the Rebirth RDA. Let's bring it back on top and give you my final opinion. Alright folks, we are back up top with the Rebirth RDA. Now that coil, like I said, was a fused Clapton 24 gauge N90 with 34 gauge N90, 7 wraps on a 4mm. The build came out to a 0.22. I got it at 4 volts, which is 73 watts on the Steam Crave Titan PWM mod. Let's have a vape, shall we? I got the airflow wide open too. A little airy for a single coil, but let's turn the airflow down, shall we? Let's go about halfway. Boy, this coil really does love to eat juice. Halfway is a little restricted. Let's go 3/4. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot for this build. Now, I have ran the Rebirth in dual coil mode when I first tested it out, and I did use the coiling tool that it comes with. It gets the leads at the proper length, it really does. But dual coil, especially for as big as coils as I like to build, running this in dual build is more of a pain in the ass for someone like me who likes to run big, bulky coils. Probably if you do like a 26 and 36, it would be a little bit better. Actually, I know it would be a little bit better because it just gives you that much more room in the posts. But a single coil with that type of wire of the 24 and 34 on a 4, holy cow, the flavor off of that thing. And I don't know if you can see down there, but the coil is pretty close to the top there, but it is not touching. And to be honest, the flavor off this thing in single coil mode, oh man. It had great flavor in dual, but in order to build it in dual, I had the coils right next to the airflow, not touching, just to try to keep as much air to that coil as I possibly could. I was getting a bit of a whistle in the airflow, but in single coil mode, I'm not getting it. I did try other builds in this RDA with different styles of builds. I put a twisted wire build in. I put a single round wire build in. For me, I love my fused Claptons, and also I've used fused Claptons in previous videos with RDAs and rebuildables, so I figured this is the best way to do it to give a more consistent result as far as my opinion. The Rebirth is a great RDA. I love the build style. It's real easy. You just get your leads in there, cut them at the length that the coiling tool has it at, drop it in there, tighten your leads down, get it going, look it up, you're good to go. The airflow is surprisingly smooth. In dual mode, I will say this though, if you have your coils in dual mode and it's too close to the airflow, it does give a slight whistle. But in single coil mode, getting that air wide open, oh man. 3/4 of the way of airflow in single coil mode for this build is its sweet spot. Oh man, the flavor. A 5-star rating. I give the Rebirth 3.5, maybe a 4. Reason why I say that, more like a 3.5, mainly because if the posts were a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger post holes, to where doing a dual will be just that much easier, especially for nice big chunky coils like a 24-34. It would be that much better. It's very clean, really well machined. I mean, come on. I mean, and also this thing looks damn right pretty. It's a great RDA, easy to build. Airflow is nice. It's a great RDA. I highly recommend this one, and definitely go out and try it. I've purchased this from Element Vape. I can't put a link in the description, but Element Vape, go check it out. They're selling it for like 25, 28 bucks. For this RDA, it is a good price. And also, I would like to put this out there. People keep Mike Vapes in your prayers. I heard the other day that he was in the hospital. He had fluid around his heart. From what I heard, he is home now, but he's still not in the clear yet. So please keep him in your prayers. Hopefully he gets better and continue giving us great reviews of all of us that support him. Mike, I'm saying prayers your way, brother. Hope you get better soon, man. So that's it, guys. That is a review on the Rebirth RDA by Hell Vape and Mike Vapes. Please go check it out. Send your prayers to Mike. Hope he gets better soon. But thanks, anybody who watches this. If you like what I do, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please share. And by always, let's keep on vaping. Shout out to Grim Green for that one too. And as always, until next time, Monster Man Vapes signing off.